to be RB versus Momochi.
Okay. Let's see who steps up to the stage first. Who's it going to be? It's RB! Out here from Taiwan. One of the most creative players that we have in the scene. I loved in Street Fighter 4. He did some very interesting work with characters that were unusual, at least at the time. And then Momochi. Echo Fox Momochi, like you said, out here from Japan. One of the best players and has been for many, many years. Also a big scientist of the game, but also a big teacher of the game.
Yeah, I cannot echo enough how much him and his partner Chocoblanca are doing for the Japanese esports scene, for the Japanese fighting game scene.
Yeah, he's trying to outfox that whole mechanic.
Yeah, exactly. So, but let's take a current look at the standings here for Group A. As we mentioned, you can see Punk sitting there at a beautiful 4-0. Oh, and look, so F-Champ looks like he has moved himself into the bracket there. And
it's just so early, you know, this can't go anywhere.
Right. Knuckle Do, Momochi, K-Brad. Right now, K-Brad's outside of the box just because they had to pick one person to put out there, because there will be a three-way tiebreaker if it ended this way, for example.
Well, you know, F-Champ actually, so, no, let's see, well, I'm trying to look at the scores. We'll check it out later. But in case of tiebreaker, just so people know, if two players are tied, then you look at who won when they played against whoever is the tiebreaker. But if there are three players tied, then there will be a best of one additional round robin to determine who moves on.
Oh man!
And
brutal.
you know, again, it's early enough in this pool that could happen. Any of those permutations could happen. So RB probably with Urien, he was one of the first to show up and make a splash with that character. And I'm not sure what it's going to be for Momochi. We've seen Ken, but we've also seen Rashid, and we've seen
Bison.
Dictator.
Yeah,
Bison.
Like I said, I know he's gotten a lot of practice through M. Bison because of one of his students, Haku, and players that he's been training in their shinobiism school. Not sure where the Rashid is coming from though, and it's always an interesting choice because it seems more aggressive than I'm used to what Momochi would normally do.
While we work on Pool A, just to recap Pool B results. First places were Luffy and Smug, but since Luffy beat Smug, he technically is first place overall. Then after that, Gamer B, and then Justin Wong. Those are the top four. Justin and Snake Eyes actually tied in terms of overall score, 4-3. But Justin beat Snake Eyes in that head-to-head matchup, so there you go.
Okay.
He qualifies. Those are your top four. Snake Eyes, Chris T, Donka, and Ricky finished outside.
Well, here we go. So it looks like Momochi is going to go with Ken. Momochi is going to go with Ken. Probably a little worried about Urien. Doesn't want to mess around with any of his secondaries or his tertiaries.
Okay, following right poo. You know, a read that a lot of people have on RB is that he rarely anti-airs. Urien has situational anti-airs. You have to be right on which one you need at the time. It's not just a blank slate, everything fits all. One thing fits all. So Momochi, I like him going in like that. You know, with the air of Tatsu, it's very hard to anti-air still. A little bit easier than before, but still.
Momochi sneaking in there with that run cancel. Oh, okay, yeah. Sometimes you forget, you know, that flash kick characters, they don't care what side you end up on. That move will come out anyway.
Sets up the V skill. He'll now have a hit of armor on a bunch of his different special moves.
Well, there you go. Another just free jump in. That's another free jump in.
I love this. I think this is so well studied on how RB plays. And it's also not what you expect from Momochi, who you think of as sort of a grounded, patient player.
Right.
So for RB, maybe that was his expectation, and it is not what's happening right now.
Right. And the tricky thing about it, too, is that Urien already, by default, doesn't have great anti-airs. And so if you combine that with your lack of anti-air tendencies that a player like RB would have, oh, I love that. Yeah, just be reversal the knees. Don't give him that opening. Oh, wait,
this could
speaking
all
of opening. Oh, he's going for that mix-up again.
Where's he going to go? Oh, it was a Dragon Punch.
But it was too far. Yeah.
Kind of caught RB off guard.
The Dragon Punch pushed Ken a little forward before he got hit by the mirror. So him sliding forward was actually too far so that the neutral jump light kick did not connect. But yeah, RB pretty determined to use that mix-up there. It's the same one that he keeps using repeatedly.
Very consistently, yeah.
He hasn't switched it up a little bit, and even though it might be the best one and covers a lot of different situations, sometimes you just need to give the opponent different looks. All right,
this is more of the style that I expected out of Momochi. Grounded stuff, whiff punishing on block well, knowing all the situations. Yeah, Urien has an advantage after the opponent blocks those knees, so Momochi has V-reversaled at the start and then backdashed after that.
Jump back throw OS there from RB, get out of that situation. Trying to play a little bit of a footsie game, but not hitting a lot of buttons is RB. Oh, there we go.
But no mirror yet, no trigger yet. Now he has that bit of armor. How does he use it though is the question. We haven't really seen that come up a lot.
Yeah, but Momochi's sitting on a full meter right now, so a lot of damage output potential. And most combos into a super right now should finish off RB.
Taking advantage of RB looking too much for ground.
Yep. Oh, well, Momochi's not having that same problem. Now I think any combo into critical art will kill.
Yeah, Momochi's spacing is so strong. Okay, here it comes. And he just jumps away.
Interesting backdash from RB, because if you know the opponent knows how to counter that mirror setup by just jumping away like that, that's just like giving him that open invite.
Yeah, he might have
expected
my gosh. But just like that, RB, he has the life lead, and he got the anti-air.
Oh my god.
So smart. He knows, look, Momochi had to get over that mirror.
Yeah.
Had to, or else time would run out and he would lose. So RB, great call.
Oh man. It's going for multiple overheads, but Momochi not having any of it.
Anyway, very interesting style by Momochi. He throws fireballs when he sees that RB doesn't have charge. He walks up and blocks Urien's normals a lot. You see him just walk up and block, knowing that you know, he's just trying to bait that stuff out.
Right.
He wants to make RB commit to something. And it's not really happening right now, but still patient is Momochi.
Yeah, but RB playing a pretty solid ground game here. Notice a decent life lead now.
Yeah.
And he really hasn't done much.
Yeah.
He's just been playing the... He's saying, you know what? Okay, you want to play this little neutral footsie game? I'll play this with you. But yeah, so far the biggest weakness is just his inability to anti-air.
Momochi's so willing to give up V-meter. That's rare. Of course, Ken has a strong V-trigger, great damage, great mobility in it. But he's willing to give it up. Look at that, the spacing was correct for Momochi. RB went in too hard. Now, corner control.
Oh, you tried to use that, but I don't think it brings you back anymore, so it doesn't make him unthrowable.
Great.
Beautiful EX.
EX.
Yeah, that's it right there. Crush counter on that chop.
You know, even if he had V-trigger still, that still would have been unsafe.
Yeah.
But not crush counterable safe, right? Unsafe, right? Like it's.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have died in this situation. It's just, you know, Momochi is so willing to give up that V-meter.
On the V-reversal.
On V-reversals.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure that that's the right call, but it's his game plan so far. A lot of patience out of RB Urien. No, Urien has a lot of things. People think he's very strong. It's not just because the pressure and screen control and mix-ups. It's because he has pretty good buttons. You know, he really has a good neutral...
Well, the first time we saw the armor usage right there, was able to get through that meaty.
Right.
Momochi still getting the combo. Now the crush counter sweep. Oh, he got the throw bait, but he didn't really punish him for it outside of his own throw. Didn't feel like that was as much.
Great run up and block. Trying to take that V-trigger, and he did. So now,
Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think if he had did that uppercut a little deeper, maybe it would have hit one more time. Not sure.
I don't know.
He just got sucked into that, but beautiful use of that stand light kick. Checking the buttons.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh.
Wow, what a call out on that forward dash. Okay.
RB taking up a lot of space. I like his movement too, but again, it's the lack of anti-airs.
Right.
I don't want to characterize it as easy. Urien has to pick the right buttons, but you got to get it sometimes.
He's just never anticipating it, but, you know, as we mentioned, you know, he's playing this really strong ground game against Momochi, and that's what happens when you do that.
Yeah.
Your brain is not thinking about jumps. Well, he threw an up fireball that time, but see how he has to kind of anticipate it? He's not reacting to the jumps.
No, yeah.
Air. That crouching medium kick from Urien, so good. Oh, wow.
Also anticipation though.
Right, Caught him with a... I don't even know if he was anticipating the jump. Might have just been poking, but he's got that speed trigger on deck. Here we go, the mix-up. Low, 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 but nope. Oh, finally goes for
Great
the throw.
tech, and then he gets away.
Beautiful stuff from Momochi to negate that entire Aegis reflector.
Yeah.
And now Momochi's sitting on a full critical art. If he gets one hit, again the jumps. And now he has the throw. Is he going for another throw? Oh!
Wake up, roundhouse?
Well, it's like I said, I think RB keeps trying to use that to get away from the throw because that's the standard Ken throw loop, right? Throw, whiff, light kick, throw.
Yeah.
I don't think that works in Season 2 anymore.
No, it doesn't move his throw hurt box.
Right.
Throw box back in the same way that it used to.
I'm just wondering, is RB stuck on this Season 1 kind of mentality right now?
I don't know. Oop, a little bit too far, not whiff punish though. That's something that Momochi is really known for, the whiff punishes, but just didn't quite have it. Hard to do, obviously.
Right. Oh, gets in that jump again. Yeah, that is definitely where Momochi has gotten most of his offense from, is just getting in with those jumps.
And other than that, it's a very counter poke heavy style, very patient style on the ground. He reacts a lot to what RB does. When RB is moving around a lot, yeah, they're exactly like this. There's a fireball out of Momochi because there's not much risk in that. Right. You know that RB doesn't have charge.
All right, well, here comes Momochi. Has him in the corner right now. Oh, no, RB just getting out there with just some standard dashing. Gets the crush counter. He's going to be able to spend an EX bar right there. And backs off, because he just doesn't want to be in near this corner situation, because if Urien hits you, it's very easy for him to do the side swapping Aegis reflector setups.
Yeah, you don't want to be next to Urien if you can avoid it in the corner.
So,
not with this much life.
Oh,
there's the
okay,
armor.
Yeah, Okay, it's not done yet. We've got a potential mix-up from Aegis's here. Oh, smart. He was just scoping that out. Momochi was just waiting. He was like, you know what? Go ahead. Go ahead, try it. I dare you.
He was at a
Build
range
some
where
armor.
There was really nothing for him to pay attention to other than that. He wasn't worried about blocking or dealing with anything else, so easy reaction.
Back to a very footsie-heavy game between these two players.
Oh, no anti-air, rare. Nice spacing on the knees. And RB, like I said, I like the movement a lot, but, you know, he overextends. And Momochi gets the punish.
Nice.
You can count on Momochi to get the punishes.
Right.
If there's anything you can count on, it's that.
Okay, gets the crouch medium kick and an uppercut. Has RB almost stunned.
RB just wanted to get out of the corner. He did it a little bit, but here he is with his back to it again.
Nice whiff punish through that. Okay, so he's gone for the overhead a lot.
Yeah.
The follow-up on the target.
Oh, walked up just like that after so long from being far away. Momochi walked up very bravely.
Okay, gets it again. Gets the EX Tatsu again. But no more resources for Momochi. Oh, he mistimed the throw. Did it a little bit too early.
Yep.
Off the block on the mirror, so he was still in block stun. You can't throw somebody out of block stun. So there you go.
Yeah, and when you are doing a throw animation, you're invincible. So the mirror was there, but didn't matter. Just roll right through.
Round one. Fight.
I really feel like RB has to look at that anti-air game. I think that's a huge part of this. There it is. Momochi jumping in. Wow, okay, crush.
300 damage there off that. Oh, jeez, just gets caught by the charged chop.
This is a very insistent RB right now.
I mean, that's the thing that makes that button tricky, is that you have the ability to charge it. So you can delay the timing on it. So, I mean, it's like the wise words of one Flow said, it's like a mix-up all by itself.
Right, yeah. Very strong button. But the jump, of course, is the thing that gets Momochi in. RB doesn't challenge it. Lots of safety first play for Momochi other than that jump. But it's come a lot.
Momochi's sitting on a lot of resources. He's going to get something started here by spending one. He's spending his V trigger on that.
Ready.
Yeah. And now he has all that meter left. So one hit confirmed into critical art could take it right now.
We see him backing off even when he had a chance.
Oh, but you know what? You got sniped by that crouching medium kick right into Aegis reflector. And you're done.
Momochi's done a really good job of blocking in that situation, walking up and blocking, expecting that, you know, Urien can't confirm the crouching medium kick. You just got to do it.
Great start from Momochi. Starts it by jumping in. Interesting start for RB to try to go for a armor right at the start of the round.
Dang, this is really good stuff right now. Stun? Yes.
Oh my god. Builds a little extra meter, okay. He's gonna go for a mix-up here.
Yeah, where's he going to end up on this? From the front
Oh, man, the headbutt made it look like he was going behind.
Oh, no, hold on now. Very doable for Momochi. He only needs 2 hits. There's one.
One of them, yep. Oh, my God, look at the, oh, it just all melted away.
Follow up. Where's he going? Grab, yes.
Yeah, he was waiting for that.
And he tried to get the mirror out, not in time. You'll see it was just a couple of frames too late. Wow, what a comeback. I loved how RB played that round until the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, He was just trying to throw out a second. Oh, they got the maximum damage on the counter hit, confirm. Put himself into the corner, though.
Yeah, did you see Momochi not quick rise?
Yeah.
Just to blow up that mix-up? Smart man. Just wanted to see.
Okay.
RB trying to jump in. Momochi puts an end to it.
Yeah, Momochi definitely has his anti-airs on point.
Yeah.
Now look at this. I feel like all of this happened because RB put himself in the corner. Now, oh, that was so sick. Chased the throw OS, the jump back OS. Here it comes the Aegis Reflector.
Now, what's it going to be?
Oh, he did it again. That walk up into head.
Oh, he caught him with the mirror.
Down.
Yes, RB. If you can chase that down, you have a huge, huge benefit. So what we're talking about is opponents will do jump back and then input the throw tech button. And what happens is if the opponent does a throw as they're getting up, you'll just tech that throw.
Right.
If they do not, you're just going to jump back. Right. So it's a really important escape, but also extremely important to be able to punish it. And then you saw some great ideas from RB on how to do that.
Headbutt and a mirror, both to punish the jump back OS. Beautiful stuff from RB. Tied 2-2. Last game here between these two competitors. Now, oh, this time he's got the anti-air. Finally got the crouch heavy anti-air for the full max damage punish. And dashing up.
Yeah, there's been a lot more mobility from RB in the last couple of games. Woo!
Look at this, Momochi just going for the Hail Mary EX uppercut.
Momochi saves the V reversal. See this? This is not something he had done earlier in this set. Oh, and here's why. Look at this.
It's just checking. He had no critical. He had no super meter. So he's like, V trigger is such an important resource for me for the comeback.
Exactly.
Just like that. Exactly.
So ended up being very important that he saved V meter in exactly this round. Maybe he could have done that earlier too, but didn't do it.
Yeah. Oh, that was an interesting little mix-up. I think it could have been punished.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Here we go into the corner.
Oftentimes you'll see Momochi wait to use the run until the last round or two, and he is bringing it out more now.
Gets him with a throw. Almost stunned now. Good block on that. Try to chase down a backdash.
A lot of blocking. Yeah, Momochi. Oh!
Oh no.
Momochi has super almost now. But he's got to be patient as he tries to move forward. RB!
Oh, gets him with the stand heavy kick. Wow, he's being really aggressive with that stand heavy kick. Here comes Momochi and a surprise headbutt. He had armor on it. He had armor.
Right.
That's why he did it. That's why he did it. He was hoping to beat whatever poke it was that
headbutt safe on block, but only unthrowable at the start. But yeah, you're right. It had armor on it too.
Yeah. Obviously, if you can crouch under it and do some damage, but RB trying to get in there with those EX knees. The knee drop.
RB looking for something to do. You know, see, Momochi is so insistent about moving forward. So RB walks under.
And not a lot of button presses from RB, and to me, that feels like he's signifying that he's trying to bait the jump. He keeps standing at Ken's jump distance, and he's not hitting buttons.
Yeah.
It's usually a good sign to not jump.
Yeah, right.
See, he's still doing it. He's staying exactly at Ken's jump distance because he knows that's where the problem has been. And so Momochi recognizes that and says, if you're not hitting buttons, then I can just come at you from the front.
It's such a different style because he had been playing more actively, pressing buttons more, dashing up more, and now all of a sudden it's this patient, staying away, doing almost nothing.
And only just using EX knees, it feels like. That's like the 17th time I've seen him use it in like the last 2 seconds.
Okay, well, he's cornered. He doesn't have meter for an escape. Momochi's ready for that. And Momochi has a ton of damage on deck with that super, maybe with EXs. Ooh, little late.
Oh, like 4 jumps in a row. Beautiful uppercut to chase him out, but still he's out of the corner. But look at this, Momochi gets the, oh God, Aegis Reflector.
Well, there's another chance on this. He got him, and he takes it.
That same mix-up, the walk-up headbutt. He did that, and Momochi blocked it.
Yeah.
But then he said, you know what? You're not going to block it 2 times in a row, and he went for it again.